Have you ever looked at someone in class and thought, how do they study so fast? They open their notes, read for an hour, and suddenly they understand everything. They ace their tests, speak with confidence, and remember things you forgot even existed. It almost feels like they've found a cheat code for learning, a way to study so fast it shouldn't even be legal. But here's the truth, they're not smarter than you. They just study differently. And once you understand how to unlock your brain's full potential, you'll realize that fast learning is not about luck or talent, it's about strategy. Most people think the more hours they study, the smarter they'll get. But the human brain doesn't work like that. You can sit for 5 hours reading one topic, but if your focus fades after 30 minutes, you're wasting time. Think of your brain like a smartphone. When it's overloaded with too many apps running, it slows down. But when you close all the background apps and focus on one task, it performs at full speed. That's how fast learners study, short, powerful bursts of focus that produce massive results. Here's the secret that changes everything: study in sessions. Set a 25-minute timer, then rest for 5 minutes. That's one round. After 4 rounds, take a longer 20-minute break. This is called the Pomodoro technique, and it works because your brain can only handle deep focus for short periods before losing efficiency. This resets your attention, keeps you sharp, and builds what's called focus stamina. When you study this way, every minute matters. You don't drift. You don't scroll. You don't waste energy thinking about what to do next. You're locked in. You enter what scientists call a flow state, that zone where time disappears and learning feels effortless. But focus alone isn't enough. You have to learn how to make information stick. Most students read and reread their notes, hoping something will stay in their brain. That's called passive learning, and it's one of the slowest, weakest ways to study. If you want to study fast, you have to use active recall. After reading something once, close your book and try to explain it out loud, from memory. Don't just repeat it, teach it like you're explaining to someone else. This forces your brain to pull information out, strengthening the memory pathways. It's like lifting weights for your brain. Every time you recall what you learned, your brain reinforces that memory. You remember longer, understand deeper, and learn faster. Now combine that with spaced repetition, and your memory becomes unstoppable. Instead of cramming everything the night before, review your material over time. Day 1, learn it. Day 2, review. Day 4, review again. Day 7, test yourself. Each time you revisit it, your brain treats the information as more valuable, and it moves it from short-term memory to long-term memory. This is how people memorize entire textbooks without feeling overwhelmed. But there's something else that most students ignore: your environment. Where you study affects how you study. If your desk is cluttered, your mind feels cluttered. If your phone keeps buzzing, your focus dies. Your environment is your second brain. Find a clean, quiet space where you can sit down and feel calm. Make it your study zone. Every time you go there, your brain will automatically know it's time to focus. Over time, it becomes a habit, you won't even need motivation. And here's something few people realize: your brain doesn't store knowledge while you study. It does it while you sleep. That's right, sleep is your brain's save button. When you rest, your brain processes everything you've learned during the day and files it away. If you skip sleep, you're basically throwing away half of your effort. So if you think pulling an all-nighter makes you productive, you're wrong. You're only making your brain forget faster. 7 to 8 hours of sleep isn't laziness, it's a performance booster. Your body also plays a big role. You can't run high-performance software on low-quality fuel. Drink water. Eat fruits, nuts, and protein-rich meals. Avoid sugary snacks. They give you a short burst of energy and then leave you drained. Even a short walk between sessions can recharge your brain more than scrolling through social media. Remember, your body fuels your brain. Now let's talk about one of the fastest ways to learn anything: teaching it. When you teach something, you're forced to simplify it. You'll realize instantly what you truly understand and what you don't. This is called the Feynman technique. Richard Feynman, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist, used it to master complex topics. He believed that if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. So teach your younger sibling, your friend, or even an imaginary audience. When you can explain it clearly, that's when you've mastered it. But even with all these methods, none of it works without consistency. The key to studying fast is discipline. You can't do it once and expect miracles. The more you practice focus, recall, and repetition, the faster your brain adapts. Every day, even 20 focused minutes will move you forward. Small daily effort compounds into unstoppable progress. Momentum is everything. Once you build it, studying doesn't feel hard, it becomes automatic. So if you really want to study so fast it feels illegal, stop pretending to study for hours. Stop scrolling between paragraphs. Stop cramming for exams the night before. Start mastering your focus. Study with strategy. Rest with purpose. Repeat with discipline. Because greatness doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing better. Once you start using these methods, your progress will surprise you. You'll learn faster than ever before. You'll walk into exams calm and confident. And people will look at you and wonder how you're doing it. But you'll know the truth, it's not luck. It's mastery. So go ahead. Study smart. Learn fast. And make it look like magic. Because when you truly understand how to use your brain, studying at lightning speed won't just feel possible, it'll feel almost illegal. If you find this video helpful, please like, subscribe and drop a comment.